Hi everyone, welcome to rachelpichleryoga. My name is Rachel. We are going to be focusing on the lower body today. It is day 2 of our mini Yoga for Stress series. So find a little bit of space to move. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. So we're going to begin today laying down on our backs. So you have the option to just lay flat with your legs out long in Shavasana, or you can come into Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of your feet together and letting your knees fall out wide. So our Yoga for Stress series, I've added on some ambient sounds that we can just listen to and just help us to stay nice and calm, nice and relaxed, nice and focused on just the yoga practice. We're going to get a nice awesome stretch for our lower body today. So I just want you to listen to your body today. Find what feels right for you. If you need to move around while we're in a pose, feel free to do so. If you want to stay a little bit longer in a certain pose, you could do that as well. But most importantly, I want you to allow yourself to settle in and let go of all that might be racing through your mind, that you might be holding on to. And just feel your breath for the remainder of the class. Finding stillness when you can find stillness. And just be. Spend a little bit more time here, continuing to settle in. Just feel your low back making a connection with your mat. Just going to give you the option to move your legs. So you could bring the knees together and then just move the feet out a little bit wider, so maybe to the edges of your mat, maybe even a little bit further. But I want you to let your knees fall towards the middle and make a connection with the inner thighs and the knees. So a little inward rotation of those hips. And if you've decided to move, maybe you're able to come back to that nice still place throughout the body. Continuing to just let all those thoughts that want to come into your mind off to the side. And just slow the breath a little bit. When you're ready, nice and slow, we're just gonna let the knees come away from each other. And if you don't already have your feet out nice and wide by the edges of your mat, start to move your feet there. And we're just gonna let our knees fall over towards the left. So try to keep that right hip down. Just let the knees kind of fall to the left. Want to keep the shoulders down, maybe even reaching the arms out to the sides. Just a little kind of twist with the legs. Option to place that left foot on top of the right knee. I want you to feel a little bit of love through the outside of that right leg, that hip, maybe even up into that right side body. And just relax for a few breaths. We won't stay here very long. So enjoy it while it lasts. And checking back in with your breath. And if you brought that left foot on top of that right leg, just slowly let it go. Bring it back to the ground. And we'll use an inhale to lift the knees back up towards the ceiling. If you need a little rock side to side with the legs, shake it out a little bit. But our knees are going to start to fall all the way over to the right side. Our feet are out wide. Thinking about keeping that left hip down. It can lift slightly, but just slightly. And if you want a little extra, feel free to place that right foot on top of that left leg. Slowly starting to uncross the legs. If you cross them, use an inhale to lift the knees back up. Taking a little rock side to side with the legs if it feels good. And then you can start to either pull the knees towards the chest and rock forwards or roll over to one side, but I want you to come up to seated with your legs out in front. And we'll be bringing the soles of our feet together and our knees out wide. So if butterfly is a little bit uncomfortable for you, feel free to sit up on a pillow or a block or anything that you might have to raise the hips. That might make this a little bit more comfy for you. We just want to bring the bottom of the feet together. It doesn't matter how close our feet are towards the hips, but just take an inhale, sit nice and tall. You can stay here the whole time. The hands to the knees, a nice long spine, the eyes closed. Or if you want to add a forward fold to your butterfly, you can start to let the upper body fall as far as it wants to without really pulling yourself down by hanging onto those feet. And we'll take a few moments, just like we have in all the other places, all the other poses that we've been to today, to just feel, to enjoy the stretch and the stillness. And if you are folding forwards, just use your next inhale to slowly come all the way back up. Nice long spine. And then you can just start to slide the right leg out. The left foot can move towards that inner thigh. Same thing here. You can stay sitting nice and tall, maybe with one hand on the knee, one hand beside you, or you can fold forwards. Using an inhale, if you're folding, to bring yourself back up all the way to a nice long spine. And very gently, very slowly, start to switch sides. Left leg out, right foot to the inner thigh. Take an inhale, sit tall. And if you want to fold forward, exhale, tip forwards. With an inhale, when you're ready, slowly coming up. And then you can start to let your legs come back out. We're going to be coming back down onto our backs. So roll down nice and slow. Bring your knees towards your chest and out wide. And I want you to keep your big toes together. A reclined child's pose. You can imagine just gently pulling the knees towards the ground. The big toes don't want to stay connected, that's okay, but it's kind of the idea. And just think about sending the low back into the ground. And gently, gently let the knees come towards each other. And you can give yourself a little hug, maybe lifting the shoulders. And then as you drop the shoulders and the head back down, let go of your legs. Send them out nice and long on your mat, spreading your feet out wide. And just place your right hand on your belly button and your left hand on your heart. And just thanking yourself for showing up today, doing something that's so good for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. And just allowing yourself to take the time to relax and de-stress. Just letting every part of you that is actually touching the ground be nice and heavy, nice and connected, grounded. Slowly just start to deepen your breath a little bit more. Feel your stomach expand as you inhale. Beautiful practice today, you guys. If you have the time to stay here longer, I encourage you to do so. But until we meet again, enjoy your day. Namaste.